Andre 3000 dropped a Flute album.
Right. I heard some of the jokes on this.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I had this one tweet that went really viral. I think it got like 6 million impressions, where I basically had a screen capture of his Spotify numbers, which at the time were very low. Right. And I'm like, yo, man, no one's checking for this bullshit. You know, I mean, it's a damn Flute album.
Right.
You know, this is someone who's considered one of the greatest rappers of all time. Dropped a damn Flute album. No one's checking for this. People are like, oh, it's not about the views. And then people start pointing out, oh, this was still early because later on it actually did get a few million streams and everything else like that. Oh, you know, it's art. You shouldn't even be allowed to talk about it. Views and art have nothing to do with one another. And, you know, it got a few more views and I get it. But I have yet to meet anyone that anyone to talk to anyone that I know who's a hip hop guy that's bumping this stupid ass Flute album.
You know, listen, I think he said it best when he was like, look, man, I'm however old I am now, I can't be talking about the things that I talked about in my 20s and 30s.
Right.
You know, and as he's saying this, you know, he got gray hairs all over his face.
Right.
So, you know.
He is 48 years old. He's actually younger than me.
Oh, I'm 48.
Yeah, he's your age.
Right. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. He's embracing the reality of who he is and where he is in his life. I know if I'm a Outkast fan, if I'm an Andre 3000 fan, yeah, you want to hold on to that nostalgia. And I don't know that, you know, the Flute would be enough to lure me in based on who he is.
Listen, I think my tweet was part of the reason why I got so many damn views. Like, you know, so many streams. Because my tweet went so fucking viral that I think people are like, oh, fuck Vlad, I'm going to go check this out. I think it was part of it. The tweet got 6 million impressions.
Okay, that's viral?
Yes. 6 million impressions? That means 6 million people.
Yeah, I don't know what the official number is for viral.
It means that 6 million people around the world interacted, whether they watched it, replied to it, retweeted it, forwarded it, whatever.
Is there an official viral number? Like 2 million is officially.
Viral is a rough term. Let me see. What number is considered viral? A YouTube video should have about 2 to 3 million views in 1 or 2 days to be considered viral. So within a day, it got about 5 million views.
On YouTube?
Yeah. No, on Twitter. It was a tweet.
Okay.
So to me, anything over 1 million is considered viral.
On any platform?
That's what I think.
Damn, I've gone viral quite a few times.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I don't even have a big Twitter following. I have like 200,000 followers.
Yeah, I got 200,000 TikTok followers, and one of my stand-up clips got 24.7 million.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's viral.
Right.
So I personally think that my tweet got him a bunch of his views because people were like so outraged over what I said.
Vlad rescuing niggas again. You like Michelle Pfeiffer, boy. And what's that school movie with?
Dangerous Minds?
Yeah, man. You just rescuing niggas. I love it.
But listen, I mean, Leslie Jones, she clowned the whole album.
She's a comic, you know?
Yeah. You know, and people argued with me and everything else like that. And actually, it outperformed the first week sales of Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, and Lil TJ. But to me, I still thought it was trash. It's a fucking Flute album.
Yeah, listen, man.
It's a fucking Flute album. He doesn't rap one lick. It's a flute. No one's bumping that shit. People are like, oh, I like it to help me go to sleep. Okay, it's insomnia music. I get it. It helps you fucking go to sleep. You know? I mean, listen, you can't even say that no one's checking for the Flute because Kenny G was a major flute artist.
He was the Michael Jordan of flutes. Yeah.
Exactly.
He was the Michael Jordan of mall music.
Exactly.
That soothing mall music.
He has, you know, I listened to this Flute album and I listened to the songs and I'm like,
For the record, I never understood why Kenny G caught such a bad rap. Because I saw a documentary on him.
Oh, did you?
And I had a whole new respect for him, man.
Yeah, I never saw that documentary.
He's a bad motherfucker.
I think, you know, he has a certain kind of look. You know, like the long...
Like him, Michael Bolton.
Yeah, like the long hair white boy look.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, people kind of fuck with him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is like, listen, no one is saying that Andre 3000 shouldn't express himself artistically. Like, I get it. Like, yo, like...
Well, he probably should have made a duel, like half the tracks was rap.
Or just keep it on your hard drive. You know, like, why do you have to publicly release that shit, knowing that you have a fan base of people who love to hear you rap, and you're not rapping a lick. You're just playing a damn flute the whole time. And I just think it's silly.
I want to hear it now.
See, now, and that's what I'm saying. Me talking about it gets people to listen to it. But you know what'll happen? They'll listen to like a song or two and say, okay, I'm done. I don't know. Listen, I've talked to like me and DOC, because he kind of like, you know, sort of commented on it. And I remember I called him up and like, you don't get much more hip hop than DOC. Okay? DOC is a fucking OG in this shit. He wrote half of Eazy-E's album. You know what I'm saying? His album was a certified classic. He wrote a lot of The Chronic. He helped Snoop become Snoop.
Right.
And, you know, and he was like, yeah, man, but, you know, views, but, you know, don't necessarily relate. And I'm like, Doc, are you bumping that Andre 3000 Flute album? He said, no, I'm not. Okay, thank you. That's all I'm saying. Are you bumping it? Because if it's a hot album, if this shit is really the next level of Flute, if he's just shitting on Kenny G right now, then I get it. But it's a damn Flute album that don't make no damn sense. And why do you should have just kept it to yourself?
Yeah.
You know, played it for your kids. Played it for your friends.
Right.
You know, because you know, he tried to sort of compare it. I remember in this GQ interview, he said, yeah, you know, I remember before I dropped Hey Ya, one of my close friends said, man, if you release this will be the end of your career. And now look, Hey Ya was the biggest song ever in his career. So I guess he was somehow implying that this Flute album was like Hey Ya Part 2 or some shit. But like, clearly it was not.
Right.
You know? Have you heard the Flute album?
No. I thought it was a joke. I didn't know this was real. I thought it was a joke. People on the internet just fucking with him. I don't know. I want to hear it now.
Are you an Andre 3000 fan?
I'll be honest with you, man. Not really.
Are there any songs of his you
like? I respect the hustle, you know, but no, not really, no.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think Outkast had some standout moments.
Listen, I applaud what
I've purchased multiple albums of theirs.
I applaud what they did for the culture.
Yeah.
And they definitely represented. And everybody should get their turn at bat. But listen, man, I'm so biased, dude. I'm such a hardcore East Coast dude, man. You know what I mean? There's a couple cats from the West who I like, but I'm so East Coast, man.